Coach, what have you seen in the O-line over the first few weeks of spring?
You know, we're developing a culture, and that's what one of the first things we came in we wanted to do. We wanted to develop a culture of just playing physical, being intelligent, having answers, no panic. Okay, every day we've made a progress towards that. From day one till now, there's been consistent improvement across the board for every individual. You've been out there, every one's got reps. So we are improvement oriented, and we're going to work in that direction. Offensive line is a position where you acquire skills. Okay, you don't learn how to block people in the playground. You throw a ball, so you acquire all these skills, so you can instantly get better through technique. And we've done it so far.
Offensive line had its issues last season, but I mean, you weren't here for that. Obviously, you guys didn't look at any of the film.
Yeah.
What are you seeing in the group? I mean, obviously willing to learn right now.
They are extremely receptive. You know, I don't have enough hours in the day to give them all the information they want. You know, they are constantly, Coach, how can I do that better? How can I take that step better? You'll see them as soon as they come off the field. The whole offensive line that was out there on that unit is over there communicating with each other. How can we, if there was a mistake, how can we fix it? And we talk about it in the room. Frank knows we are answer oriented. So we're not going to panic and yell and scream, hey, you gave up that sack. How are we going to fix it next time so it don't happen again? So that's the direction we're going.
What would you say the strength of the offensive line is right now, and what would you say there's one area you guys need to focus on to get better at?
You have to be, for this offense to work, we're looking to run the ball, okay? But you have to be balanced in your rushing. We're going to attack the defense how they want to be attacked. We're going to fight them where they're not, okay? So we have to be as balanced as we can. We're getting better at running the ball. We've done some really good things in pass protection. Every individual's has their strengths and weaknesses. We're trying to be self-aware is what we talk about, knowing what our weaknesses is so we can evaluate it and get them corrected and make those our strengths. I think the run game, we're able to move the ball. Our offense helps that. It's very O-line friendly, as Coach Germany would say. So we don't ask a lot. We focus on technique. So we're going to acquire technique just to move guys and do it with a high effort. So right now we're kind of 50-50. We're doing well passing the ball. We're doing well running the ball. We're not doing anything great, but we're not doing anything bad. So that's kind of where we got to be. We just got to get good to great.
When the guys say that the offense is winning right now in practice, how does that make you feel as an offensive line coach? Because it all starts in the trenches.
Jackson State is winning right now. It's winning when we have competition drills. Jackson State is winning when we are attentive when coach is speaking. There is no offense and defense. Right now we're competing against each other, and that's correct. I wouldn't say anyone's. We've got ours, and they got theirs. Everyone can get, as they say. And we've got a couple times, okay? So it's 50-50. You know, there's one day that we're going to lose a couple, and there's, like Coach said, we're getting better every day. So Jackson State is improving.
Coach, what are you most excited for the upcoming football season?
I want to see the band. No, I'm not. I'm joking. I haven't seen the band yet. What I'm excited for is for us to go. We're only focused for the first game of the season. Okay, for us to go out there and compete and just take the tools that we've been taught through the off season, through our development in spring ball, into another off season in the summertime, into camp, and just constantly improve. If we constantly improve, the sky's the limit for us. So that's what I'm excited. I'm excited to see young men improve.
This halftime speech is short. You guys want to see the band at halftime?
Sure, yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't doubt it. We're trying to strike up the boom and get us a couple touchdowns and get it going.
Coach, I know I asked Coach Hughes how you ended up here, and he said, just talking about how there was some interest at Mississippi State. Mm-hmm. Just what sold you on the opportunity to come to Jackson State?
History, tradition. You look around this room. There is a lot of faces in this room of great players in all sports. There's a lot of trophies in this room. Okay, when you have tradition, I'm old school. You know, I don't think you should have a lot of flash and flare in your jerseys. I want it just plain simple, 11 on 11, getting after it. So the fact that I can come to the place, I'm a Chicago guy. If you can't tell by the way I talk. I learned, some of you guys heard of this, I learned the Super Bowl Shuffle before I learned my ABCs song, okay? So Walter Payton, it doesn't get any bigger than this, you know? So that tradition, that excitement, that is Jackson State. There's a pride having this on your chest, and it's exciting to see, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
And just how's everything been coming with the staff, developing that chemistry on the opposite side of the staff?
Oh, it's great. It's great. We have no egos, and that's the best part about football. If you get a bunch of coaches that have no egos, that are answer-oriented, and just want to find a way to get the kids better and give us a chance to win, you're in the right path. And that's where we're at. Our offensive staff communicates every day. We talk. Hey, how can we get this fixed if we're having an issue? How can we teach it better? We want to be great teachers. And our defensive staff does the same thing, and we are special teams oriented. And every single one of the coaches has the special teams they're responsible for, that they work with. So we're trying to teach it. And it's great camaraderie. This staff, we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. A lot of smiles in the staff room. A lot of jokes still. Not at me, of course.
And just what's the thing the offensive line needs to, is it the technique that you're saying that they need to focus on for the rest of the spring?
It's an acquired skill. Yeah, you have to acquire it. We talk about having a toolbox, and you got to put an inside run step, an outside zone step, a pass set, a short pass set, a width set. You got to put all those things in your toolbox. Yeah. And when you have all those weapons, right now we're just looking for a hammer and screwdriver. Yeah. Eventually we're going to have an Allen wrench and kind of go through there. We just need the technique. We need the simple technique and do it at a high level, and we'll be fine. So right now it's technique, knowing your assignment, playing nasty.
So would you expect? So how much of a percentage would you say is installed for your offensive line right now?
We're only going to go as much as we need. If we could stick with, a very simple base game plan, very simple base run plays, and just smoke and mirrors, do some motions, be in a bunch of formations, and make things really simple for the guys, we'll be pretty successful because you don't have all the variables. They'll be able to see all the things that they need to see and know the answers and the counterpunches to that. If we got to do a lot, it's putting stress on them, and I'm trying not to do that.
Thank you, Nels.
Thank you.